Alright, welcome back chaps to Battle Brothers. Episode 3, thank you all so much for your comments on the previous videos and requests to add yourselves to the campaign. The quote-unquote long list of names is really long. So, the most recent addition was Itchy Bum Ninja. Now, here are all the names that are going to be added, and this is the order in which they'll be added, because that's the order in which you guys requested. I think that's only fair. Okay, so next up, Van Thorn, Dolmar, Alex Jones, Rooshrod, Benok, Alex Nesterov, Shade, Caber Beast, JP Sauce, Mushy Thornfaced, Sog, DK Jr., Mordinate, Arnar, Balloonski, Bobbins, Alvarin, Thesmar, Don Juan, Mazuma, Ad Parling, Spunkmeyer, Padden Thane, Michael Stubbs, Ronob, Mr. Bollocks, Yes Man, Derp Derp, Samwat, Lothbrock, and Pretty Brother. So that's a hell of a lot of brothers. And hopefully you won't all get a chance, because if you do, that'll mean everyone's going to die. I think if I keep getting more name requests, I might have to put them on a spreadsheet and then start using like a random number generator, but I don't know what's more fair, to add them in the order in which they were requested, or to just randomly. I don't know. Well, think about it. Okay, so where are we? Day 20. We've had one fatality. Brother Moti, the ninja, sadly only survived 4 days. These things happen. The Tobit is looking quite good. I mean, the fact that he's determined is amazing. 63 at level 4 could be better, but I do like the look of his defense. He's going to be really good. Salio the Raider, 60 at level 4 is okay. I mean, Deathwish is nice, and Optimist is also very nice. He has decent potential. He'll be okay. I don't see him, being something like an axe or a hammer raider. I think he'll just be a sword raider in the center of the formation. Kremenko, also another sword raider. He doesn't have stars in melee skill, but being a companion with Dexterous, level 70 at 71 melee skill at level 4 is also okay. Fatigue is going to be decent as well. Silius Sodus, let's see, 71 at 4. That's fantastic. He's got great potential. He's probably going to be a hammer or axe raider on the edge of the formation. I might make him a two-handed flail raider, but I want to see what the two-handed flail numbers look like. I think they're not actually that great. The orc two-handed flail is of course the gold standard in damage for the flail, but unless you have iron lungs, it's not really realistic. I don't know. The only reason I might go for a two-handed flail on him is if we can get super lucky and find a legendary one. Otherwise, I think the damage numbers of the hammers or the axes are just going to be too good. Carl Jung, our Bannerman, not much for melee skill, but that's not really his job. His job is just to keep the resolve up. Heinrich Deadeye, the shield breaker, also not great melee skill, but he's going to be all about having the iron lungs. He's going to be fast, he's going to be dodgy, he's there to rotate, he's there to break shields. More utility. Dashi the ninjas, I'm super interested to see what we can do with them with throwing mastery. My intuition is that they are going to be pretty good in the first 200 days. But then once we start getting proper archers who have, maxed out range skill and war bows, then the archers are going to be better. Chibam Ninja, another ninja. I have a funny feeling, and I kind of hope that these ninjas are going to help shore up the early game. I mean, getting a level 5 ninja with throwing mastery and shield expert isn't going to be that hard. And I believe, I'll have to look at the maths on this, but I think if you take 25 to 40 and increase it by 40% damage, it's actually comparable to a warbow, and it only costs you like 300 gold for the throwing axes. I also love that range defense. Got quick hands, so he can start like that. While the enemies shoot, then he can quick hands to his light crossbow. And then Darion, just a straight, dodgy archer, really good. And then Leothan, the sergeant, just a straight sergeant. Again, all about the utility. A quick note on how I'm building my archers. Historically, I went with full chainmail and then those full face chainmail helmets. I would take Brawny, I would take Battle Forged and Anticipation. I think that was good to keeping them alive. But I really like now Dodge, Anticipation and Nimble on them. I think that actually gives them more survivability. Before the changes were made, or before I thought about how I was fighting goblins, the problem with that was when you fought goblins, you would always get poisoned, because I think they need to do just a few hit points of damage to be able to poison you. But in my experience now, when I'm fighting huge groups of goblins, I don't really want archers anyway. The goblins are fucking impossible to hit with arrows. So I tend to just have, you know, just a whole bunch of melee fighters. My shield breakers, my billmen, and my frontline guys. I give them as many dogs as I can, and you just sprint at the goblins. And you fight them at night, obviously. I always find the primary irritation for the goblins is the little archers that poison you, but if you have enough armor, they aren't able to poison you. I think we might get there in time. Hello, hello, what's that? We're going to have to sell something to pay for the next day's salary. Probably one of the Guten Dubs. Actually, it's afternoon. I reckon we'll make it there before the next afternoon. You'll be fine. I'm trying to remember if we left a little hut somewhere. Zombies in it, I doubt it. Oh lads, I've got to say, I was watching a early review. Well, not a review, it was... How would I describe it? Anyway, it's some YouTube guy who was looking at Mountain Blade Bannerlord and the fact that it's been delayed again and how that's actually a good thing. And there was just some early footage from Bannerlord and oh my word, I can't wait. It's going to be so good. I just know I'm going to love Bannerlord. I really hope that what Tale Worlds do is that they don't try to reinvent the whole game. I mean, what they've got already is phenomenal. God, I love Mountain Blade. Even if they did nothing other than just improving the graphics, I would be thrilled. It would be so good. But I'm certain they're going to add a bunch of other features as well. Yeah, long story short, hyped for Bannerlord. God, I can't wait. Northwest, huh? While dragging about Hammermark, you run into an old man dragging a youthful man by the ear. You want to be a master? It takes time. Oh, right, this is gives you a free apprentice. All right, we'll take him. That gets us up to 11. I mean, 51 melee skill is shite, 37 ranged is shite, but he's got a star. Just make him another ninja. I mean, why not? Although 32 with 2 stars, yeah. 37 with 1 star. I mean, for quite a few seasons, I've been looking for the perfect mix of skills to get the most value out of early game guys. And I'm just wondering if throwing weapons is the way to go. I mean, hell, if he sucks, we can just fire him. I mean, with these stats, he's going to be... He doesn't have the fatigue to be a decent shield breaker. He doesn't have the melee skill to be a decent billman or shield breaker. I could make him another ninja, but then we're too dependent on the backline here. He's got good defensive stats. I think I could make him just a defensive taunter or a spear duelist. Light armor, dodgy, spear duelist. I mean, why don't we try something totally different? You know, like give him anticipation, dodge, nimble, adrenaline, footwork, and then a bunch of offensive skills. And then he'll be a frontline guy, but he'll stay on the backline. You know, everyone engages, steps forward, stabs, hopefully procs fearsome. Use adrenaline so he acts first in the next turn, although probably not even necessary because he's going to have high initiative. Stab, then footwork away to get back to safety. I don't know. Honestly, I want to go all in on these throwing weapon guys. That's going to give us shield breaker, ninja, archer, sergeant, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the back line, 5 and 7. 5 up front, 7 at the back is doable. I mean, it's absolutely a usable setup. Not in the long term, but it can work. There's 47. Blech. Right. Get the experimentation going. Van Thorn. Van Thorn. Ninja. Yeah, just some raiders. And with your 47 terrible skill, just throw nets. Lots of nets. Let's see, wooden stick, stab, wooden stick, dagger, dagger. Need wooden sticks and daggers. Come here, you bastards! Okay, they look scared. Fine. Again, let's bear in mind, we have low-level lads. These are raiders. They're super dangerous. A pike. Yes, please. Yes, please. Please tell me I have quick hands on Tobit. I think we're going to murder these 5 as quick as we can, and then we're going to try to dagger that guy for his armor. Stabbing, very nice. Now, I think we shield up, yeah. I mean, this guy's unlikely to use double shield break. And quite likely to use one of his action points to break out of that net. Now, I don't like putting Zalio here without his shield up against this Brigand Raider, but you know what? We can shield up here because we're going to have Jungian stabbing at him and we're going to have Tobit slashing at him. You don't have quick hands yet, do you, Tobit? No. Oh, good hit. Oh, mistake. I didn't leave a gap for Van Thorn to get into. Nice in the face. Oh, that's great. At this point of the game, a raider with a boar spear and no shield is one of the most dangerous things we can fight against. In the face! That's a problem. That there, it's going to get high ground. Do something about that. Who's going to run to the high ground there? Don't rightly know. If I knock back, I can go there. Yeah, that's my best bet. Tobit, punch him back and then move. Keep him where he is. Oh, great shooting, Baushi. Suppose I should have gone to my throwing weapon there, actually. I'm loving these head hits. Well done, boys. Oh, get wrecked. Post, fine. Just shield up and ignore him. Any daggers on the ground? Nope. Give me that armor. Has got a spear though, which is pretty scary. So murder this dude, stab this dude. Oh, that was a very low chance, but with a try, I reckon. He is riposting, but 95% chance to hit. Oh, smack him. Come on. Archie. Get in there, boys. Good. Very nice hit. Loving that he's reposting. He's such a waste of AP. 94%. Lucky. Etchy Bum Ninja is going to need fast adaptation or he's not going to hit anything. That beautiful armor. Oh, good lord. Yeah, this is the risk you take trying to get armor in the early game like this. No, I mean, you see his initiative is so high, he's probably going to stab Bum Ninja. Yeah, that helps. Ah, missed the trick there. I should have rotated him out. Fuck. I just have to hope that between the pierced hand and the wavering. Get up. Wasn't even thinking that he might have rotation this early on. Oh! Ah, rip. So was that struck down or killed? Struck down. Okay, boys, pray for brain damage. Sorry, Itchy Bum Ninja, that's on me. I got you killed. I mean, as shitty as it sounds, this early on, that armor that he's wearing is actually worth more than the life of the brother. Brain damage, brain damage! Yes! Orange Jesus smiles upon me. So worth. Beautiful weapons, wonderful armor, and the brain damage, brother. He'll pay us 940. Nope, I don't want to ruin the reputation with that house down here. And Itchy Bum Ninja, you've earned a bit of time off, I reckon. Just loving it how after every battle the armor just gets better and better. Items here, we got quick hand, thrower. This actually means that, oh yeah, Van Thorn, you were way better off using pike. So great that we got a pike. Look at the damage on this backline. A pike and 2 speed tims. Fantastic. Okay, Sergeant. Yet then. Oof, those are not great numbers. At least a sergeant can be quick hands. He doesn't have to hold the banner the whole time, so he doesn't need huge range defense. Let's just get him up to 80 hit points, I reckon. Yeah, and then we can quick hands. This is going to help keep him safe against those pesky archers. T3 accuracy, 70 accuracy, 35 to 45. I wonder if he's not better off with the boar spear. I mean, with 70 accuracy plus 20, that's like 90 accuracy. He's hardly ever going to miss. What about you backline guys? Who's got the most accuracy? 58 there is pretty good. Wonder if I don't give you the hooked blade. An Itchy Bum Ninja can use 47. What's that to hit chance? Plus 10% chance to hit, plus 10 chance to hit. I think I want this. Yeah. That's a pretty powerful backline. Anybody here have the fatigue to use that round shield, that kite shield? Really? Okay, great job. My sergeants. Needs to hit level 5. Oh, I just misleveled him. I should have given him running the troops. Heck. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Okay, let's go to a training hall and give him training. Nearest training hall. No training halls up in the north. Okay, well that's going to slow down our ambition progress a bit. Just stupid of me, good lord. Drive off brigands. Fine, that should be fairly easy. $274, that's really good. That's a nice profit, but we're going to hang on to that until we get the building materials event. Now, some of you who might not be that familiar with the game might be wondering why was I so pleased to get brain damage. It's for the plus 15% resolve. I mean, the minus 25 experience gain sucks, and the minus 25 initiative also really sucks. But the experience gain you can offset with students, so it's only minus 5% experience gain. And the resolve is just wonderful because it means you have to spend less turns leveling him up, throwing resolve into his resolve, points into his resolve. Now, if they have, good, it's only thugs and raiders, so we can actually wait until it gets light. Yeah, so actually everyone has what they should have. Spears, sticks, daggers, more daggers. Wonder, do I not give a flail to someone? Not have enough fatigue. I mean, the flail is always great just to pop guy raiders' heads open. Preparing and then we'll go for it. One more tool, there we go. One more. Whoa! That's actually super interesting. I reckon if we do that, we can chase after these brigands and get those as well. As long as we don't take too much damage in this one. This should be 5 thugs and 2 raiders, I imagine. Okay. 2 raiders. Or 5 thugs. And some nice high ground for us to start on here. Okay, let's just move into them. Target the high ground, we can get good damage in here this turn. Damn it. I'm not going to fuck about and try to get armor off these lads. I'm going to kill them as quick as we can and take as little damage as possible so we can go after that other group. Fuck, mate. Oh, off with the head! Silius Sodus is not here to fuck about. I mean, this lad is so close. Here we go. Crossbow bolt. Don't bother reloading. Quick hands to the axes. Move forward and throw. How much did that do to the shield? Just 1 damage. Shield for 1 damage. I kind of wish that those throwing axes would do more shield damage. Dodging. Good, just ignore that nerd. You know what, fuck it, if they're gonna just shield wall and miss, then we can go for that armor. Yes, Heinrich. Very good, very, very good. See, quick hands early game, I think worth it, totally worth it. The versatility, super important. And die! Oh, in the face! How much dodge are we getting? That's pretty damn good. Even with only 43 fatigue left. 8 defense. I was briefly wondering whether it stacked with anticipation, but understandably it doesn't. So it's plus 10% of your base range defense. If I get his range defense up to 20 or 30, then his anticipation is going to keep him very safe from enemy ranged fighters. Outstanding work so far, man. Outstanding. Why is it so satisfying getting the... it didn't give us the damage numbers there. The 34 damage to the armor and 3 went through the hit points. Dagger on the ground. Oh, wooden stick, useful. Must be a shield here I can grab. Nope. Good, another miss, very nice. Nice dodging there, Zalio. Look at that, his armor's untouched. Fuck it, stab him as well. Expected bonus. There must be a dagger or something I can pick up. Stick, you know what, fuck it, just make sure he's surrounded. Don't want him getting away. Cheeky punch maybe? No, let's not damage his armor. Oh, good work, Heinrich. That's what I'm talking about. Now, if this nerd can just not smack anyone with that flail, that'll be fantastic. Are we? He's exhausted, good, so he's not going to be able to shield wall much longer. Good. Get him, boys. Let's put out... Heinrich and I will rotate with Kremenko. So the little wooden stick just scratches his armor but doesn't do enough damage that you have to worry about not getting the armor. I mean, it can happen, you can get unlucky, but you're very unlikely to have the armor destroyed using a wooden stick. Excuse me. Okay, good. Breathe. Rotate. Outstanding. Another outstanding fight for us. Now look, I mean, it's early days yet, but I'm really liking the damage numbers of those thrown weapons. How are we doing for armor up front here? Oh, on the front line. Awesome. This Bannerman is going to be fantastic. Man, his resolve is going to be enormous. And a +3, you don't pass that up when you have no stars. I mean, that's a max roll for a no star, brother. His defense is a concern though as a Bannerman. He's going to have to get anticipation. That's mandatory. So I need to throw points into range defense. I don't like giving them the quick hands shield ability because I want them to be carrying the battle standard. For the allies at range of 4 tiles or less receive 10% of the resolve. Okay, fortified mind. Good. Anton, the ninja. Ring. I have these defensive points, man. Jeez, like. How are we for tools and supplies? Not great. Do we have any fishing nets left? Do not. Ooh, lovely starting terrain. Now, at this point, what I'm actually hoping for, weapon-wise, is to run into a raider with a Dane axe. That's the next piece of the puzzle for the weapons we need. I'm also beginning to think about saving up for a hunter's bow and chucking it on Elandarion. 1, 2, 3, 4, but these guys are going low, so Vantor will go there. Yeah. In terms of like the very big expenses that we're going to save up for, a warbow. 1 or 2 warbows is always the first major purchase that I go for, pretty much. Actually, these lads need to stay here. Changes things a little bit. I haven't got this quite right. The next turn, I think we're going to be aiming for throwing axes, but we'll see. I've only got 1 bundle, so. You may well ask why I put the raider there on the high ground, but then the guys in the back line would be on level ground, whereas here they get the height advantage. What was his hit chance? I do wish there was a middle ground between the log here. If you have a log that was only like that high, so you can see what the attack chance was, 53 and the damage. But this is too long, and that's too short. What are these nerds doing? The fact that some of the raiders went north is a little surprising. They're swinging north. Get stabbed in the face. I think I have to maintain this spot here. Can't give up. If I move forward, I'm then going to get badly surrounded. And no, we'll just stay where we are. And I think let's go for the crossbow shot. Once these guys are in melee range, we'll go to the throwing axes. Owie! Owie! The itchy bum ninja needs to run away. That was a nice bit of luck. Those were very low to hit chances, 35 and 29. Orange Jesus smiled on us there. I need to run around here. No, this is the danger here. Carl Jung is in real trouble. With real danger. Throwing axe this time. The 60% chance is pretty damn accurate. 30% chance to hit. And minus 10 per tile of distance. So I think that should be plus 20% chance to hit. He had 60, this was, yeah, so plus 20% chance to hit from there. Reinforce my northern flank here. I'm worried about Carl Jung. I just need to hope that Ichibam Ninja doesn't get hit by another one of those javelins. If that's a problem. 80% miss. Fuck! Misses though, good. 32% shots. That dude's turn is done. We have 74% up. Oh, good job. Spears in the early game, man. So important. So I'm half moving Vanthorn here because I'm hoping that I can then get this raider to throw at Vanthorn. He's out in the open. I mean, Vanthorn can take it. He's got full armor. Don't get me wrong, it's going to hurt, but he can take it. Actually, that's the obvious thing to do. Yeah, okay, good. Now Ichibam Ninja is safe. I'll hook this guy down, only 43% chance. That's a problem, I've got to do something about that quick. Stabbing! In fact, Deathan, if you move forward, I was hoping for the morale break there. Again, no morale break. I just need to keep myself alive here with Silius. If he drops his sword, I was hoping he'd have enough fatigue then for a shield wall use, but no. I think I'll try to stab this guy down, get his armor. That means this dude needs to die as quick as possible. Pulling him down, not yet, on the next turn maybe. Use shield wall, damn it. Jeez, I gotta get Silius Sodus out of there. Which one are you guys? I think it's my sergeant that has rotation. We rotate him out in the next turn. Don't have to worry about stabbing this guy. We're just gonna kill him as quick as we can. I think this might be the turn to try to pull him down. Missed. Just trying to give him enough fatigue to be able to use shield wall, or even bad. Please tell me we can switch Silius Sodus out. Okay, so 80% chance to knock him down. I think that's my best bet. Good. Run away. Too hard to run away. Oh, fuck it. He gets to go anyway. Damn it. Okay, he's fleeing. Excellent. I might even let him go. What am I talking about? Fucking kill him. Brigand scum. We do just have to hope that he's away. Not going to catch him. I was hoping that what wouldn't happen is that he might throw an axe and hit Itchy Bum Ninja, which could kill him. Did anyone get into range? 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't look like it. I think forget this guy, let's make sure we get this dude's armor though. The dented body armor, it's about 60% chance currently that we'll get that. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I would go for the stab, but I just want to make sure I get him in melee range. I can fuck him up. Wrecked. I mean, I can't tell you guys enough how important it is to do this in the early game. When your guys have less armor and weapons than the raiders, you have to try to dagger these raiders down. I mean, we're probably going to get 250 gold, 100 gold for these weapons, and extra 113 gold just from that fight. Look at this, and then all the good armor just keeps trickling down. Love it. There's Solace. Using arming sword. Fierce. Yeah, with 71 accuracy. If I get another arming sword, I'll give it to him. But now I'm just loving the consistent hits from these boar spears. And we're only going to get paid 270 crowns for this. We made more from fighting the brigands than from the reward from the mission. Yeah, I don't even need the pitchforks at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep that, we'll keep that. Don't need that. The hand axe is tempting. This early on, it's super tempting. Yeah, we certainly don't need all this. Let's keep 3 sets of armor. 1, 2, and 3. We'll hang on to the flails in case we have to fight ancient auxiliaries. We'll hang on to the swords in case we have to fight, what are they called again? The dire wolves. Or even if you're fighting against goblin wolf riders, they're really important. Fine for food, we've got a nice bit of cash. I mean, I'm tempted to go down south to see if I can't find a training hall to train up my sergeant so I can get this ambition, but the southern or the northern route here between these cities is proving to be so profitable for us. We just keep hitting here, we just keep hitting missions here and we keep accelerating. I mean, look at this. We make a goddamn fortune off of this. Nice. Bundle of javelins. I mean, actually, on Dashi, I kind of need, on his next level, he'll get throwing mastery. Then he actually needs bags and belts so he can carry more of this stuff. Now then, who on the front line has low accuracy but high fatigue? Kind of Zalio. So 72, so he twice in a row he can break a shield. But honestly, with the boar spear, he's better off. Okay, so what is the tools situation? We need 13, we've got 40. What is this here? This is Brigand. Follow the tracks, return the idol, very nice. But I need time to think because I need to repair. $1,200 for male hauberks is nice and cheap, but not there yet. I mean, I'm kind of thinking that I want to get my 12th brother in, but then you don't get the ambition for getting the party back up to 12 guys. Poachers in this city, that's a nice surprise. Just quickly camp up. How long am I going to need to heal as well? We took some hit point damage here. I mean, as soon as Silius Solus is good to go, we'll take that mission on. Oh shit, I missed the payday. Fuck. Who's pissed? Someone didn't get paid. They're all even morale. Okay. Let's see, we need 2 more tools. 1 more. We can accept the mission now. Bam. Roll. Now, I don't think I want to fight these guys at night unless they have marksmen. Southwest, you say? I don't see tracks anywhere. Oh, there they are. Damn it. I mean, as cool as it looks having the city surrounded by mountains, you know, for defenses for them, really annoying. Ah, a few marksmen. Okay, so that's going to be a nighttime battle then. Who on the back line has quick hand? Shields out. 9 of them, that's a little scary. It's the 2 marksmen that's the most concerning. So there are 2 thugs, 2 to 3 thugs, 2 to 3 marksmen, and 4 to 5 raiders. And it's hilly terrain, so there's a potential that there could be up to 3 bandit marksmen with tier 2 crossbows and height advantage. It's just death. Absolute death. Well, this mission pays well, so I'd love for one of those enemy marksmen to have a hunter's bow, because that's really what I want to give to my archer. Okay, interesting start. Up on the... Oh, hello, with your 2-headed sword. That long sword. The big question is, what do the enemy marksmen have? So it's too dangerous to try to stab this guy down. Let's just kill him as quick as we can, or actually kill that dude first. That hammer is also pretty scary. We're going to put Zalia there and Silius there. What was the percentage chance to hit there? 32% chance, not great. Hey, it's night time. Great hit, well done. Yeah, one crossbow, not too bad. I could go here, but then I'm in danger of getting hit by that long sword. 17 melee defense is pretty good. I think I'll just move up and fire into the crowd. And there's a tier 2 crossbow. Scary. Burnt Thorn, Heinrich Deadeye. I mean, I hate to go here and put myself in range of that longsword, but I'll take at least one hit from it. Or dying, that is. Just to pray that this hammer doesn't hit Flamenco and wreck his armor. Thank goodness. Oh, it's so scary. 40% chance. Fuck, that's too high. Good. We need to blast through these guys as quick as we can and get these melee, these crossbowmen in melee range. Oh, nice bit of luck. Oh, fuck's sake, Zalio. 280%, both missed. Oh, that's bad luck. Ooh. Ah! Really hope I could knock him back if I could get into melee range against that guy. 53% chance. If I knock this dude down, I was hoping he would take damage 4, but not. Oh god, that's scary. I mean, look at that. Fuck me! Oh! Elandarion with a clutch head hit. Try to get Kremenko out of there if we can. Nice. Oh, okay, that's good. Okay, so the only danger really is these two lads. But at least Kremenko can run for it now. Kremenko, run away bravely. Oof, broken arm. Ouch. Excuse me, guys, I'm still recovering from a cold. It's one of the downsides of living where I do, up in what we call the high felt. I think we're at like 6,000 meters elevation here in Pretoria and Joburg. Oh, Elandarion. MVP, without question, Elandarion. Yeah, my ninjas really aren't doing much at night now. That's fair enough, they don't have very high range attack numbers. Well fought, men. Managed to keep Kremenko alive. Oh yes! A long sword. Arming sword. So one of my two lads who have the highest values, either Tobit or Silius Sodus. But the temptation for me now is to pick up quick hands and then I can quick hands to this long sword, but is a real risk. Only 53 fatigue. I think I have to take brawny. Only 6 extra fatigue, but it makes a big difference. Yes. Boost him up to 80 hit points here. Fatigue is terrible, so I've got to be fatigue. And Thorn, the ninja. 53 hit points is too low, but then again, Resolve is god awful, but I can put him next to my Bannerman. Fast adaptation could be worth it. I mean, they're going to be attacking twice a turn quite often. But as a ninja, more than anything, he needs quick hands right now. Yeah. Right, weapons-wise. The almost 70, yep, arming sword, good. Armor, that's some more good armor. My ninjas mustn't wear these nasal helmets. Reduce their vision, not good. Good, and I've got armor ready to go for the next guy. Front line, okay, like that. Boar spears. With all these boar spears, we are set up quite nicely to fight a large group of nutteers. Good, and that's all fair. I need to get that broken arm treated. So food-wise, 3 days. We could do with a bit more, I reckon. Fine, that's all fine. That's worth picking up. We're carrying 2,500 worth of product here, most likely. More daggers. I need to keep picking up throwing weapons because a lot of my ninjas are coming online. Getting a few levels on them. They're going to be needing to quick hands and go through their throwing weapons. It is worth bearing in mind that each throwing weapon counts as 4 ammunition, so we are going to be going through ammunition very, very, very quickly. So 478 bought for 340, so that's 130 gold profit. 80 gold profit. Very nice. Plus 6, 8. Don't need that. Hang on to those. Swords wise, we've got 2 in the formation. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We obviously won't need more than 7, really, at any point. Two sets of armor as spare, I think is more than enough. And hang on to a bunch of round shields. What you got for me? Delivery, certainly. Level 2, Kaltenhof. Okay, and that's the direction I want to head anyway. Right, how long has this episode gone so far? 59 minutes, okay, perfect. So that's an hour long. Cool. When we come back, we'll be delivering cargo to Kaltenhof. We are carrying 3,000 gold, which is quite nice. We can stop in at Tanvila and see what we can buy. It's worth bearing in mind that there's a copper ore vein there. We can buy copper there. We can buy furs. One of these cities here sells furs. The iron ore vein, gatherer's hut. Anyway, I remember one of these. Oh yeah, it's Helshovel. As hunting cabins. Trapper. We'll hit. Stop in a Tanvela, deliver there, buy more copper, keep doing work. Going there, buy more furs, buy more iron ore, buy more salt and iron, then go back to Hammelmark, we'll make a f***ing fortune. It's going to be great. But chaps, thanks for watching. Nice little bit of progress in that episode. Hang on, tools. We need tools. I've got to repair all the stuff I'm carrying. Okay, tools is an immediate issue. Remember that. This little delivery mission is nice. It'll give us time for Kremenko to heal up. Good levels on most of the lads. We're getting the early to mid-game armor pretty much all the way around. This is the classic early to mid-game armor. Nasal helmet, basic mail. That's the most common. Then we're going to start saving up money for warbows. I want at least 2 warbows. And then we'll go heavily into armor. I think Silius Sodus is our best bet for using the longsword. If I were to give him that, not enough fatigue. Not the right time to do that, I don't think. It would be a bit better if it's Tobit, I reckon. 72, yeah, that's far better. But not yet, not when he's only got basic worn mail. I think you need at least a full Gambison, you know, the 150 armor to justify giving him a 2-handed weapon. It's just so dangerous. Okay, thanks for watching, friends. I'm Stobbie, this is Battle Brothers. See you guys next time.